Hey everybody, here we are. Is today the 31st or the 1st? 1st? June 1st. This is Noel, Mr. Noel. He's our our chicken house or Chicky Babe house builder today. And this is what this structure is going to be. I'm trying to keep the sun behind me. And this is just the beginning of the Chicky Babe house that's going to be up at Desert Rest. But they are growing so fast that we need to move them into something bigger right now. So Mr. Noel is getting started on this, and it's not going to end up too much bigger than this while we're here. And then once it goes to Desert Rest, it's going to be inside of the garden house, and then we'll expand on it. But for right now, the Chicky Babes are, I think the smallest one can fit through the holes. So that's how, that tells you how small they are right now. But there's 6 of them and they need a bigger space. So, and this will be transportable once once I move permanently, then this is going at the same time with the Chicky Babes in it. And this is all going together with recycled wood that Mr. Noel found on like Facebook Marketplace or something, and he picked up a bunch, and then also some pallets and all kinds of stuff, so we don't have to spend a whole lot of money to make a bigger chicken coop. So, yep. I've only got about 30% of battery left. But, Mr. Noel, tell me what we're looking at, what your plan is.
Yeah, we got this pallet chicken coop. We're wrapping it around with all this wire. So that's the structure. And as for protection against like larger predators and stuff. Then we're gonna go over it again with that. What's that called?
With the chicken wire
Chicken
behind
wire,
me.
the carpenter wire. So even like mice
Yeah.
and like the chipmunks can't get in.
Oh, the little 1/4 inch. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be like fortress.
Yep.
Oh, fortress of chicken tooth.
Fortress of chicken coop. Fortress of.
And this will be like, I'm gonna extend this out to go be like the structure for when we build the chicken nest.
The egg boxes, the laying boxes. Yep. We figure 3 chickens across, and then 3 more on the side there, and so that'll be enough.
Yeah, we can always expand on it. So.
Yeah. I was trying to think of the website that I found recently, and I'll put a link to it. below the video. Is looks like a new homesteader. He's new to YouTube, but he has a really cool idea for what he calls a regenerative chicken coop. And I'm going to steal his idea. His idea is you have your chicken coop, and then on one side, like on this side of it, he would put a compost pile and throw your compost in there. Chickens get around, scratch it, leave their waste. And then right outside the coop on the other side of that, you make a little garden and you grow greeneries and, things to feed the chickens. And then the moisture from the compost pile would run into your garden and provide fertilizer underneath. And really great idea. So I'm going to follow this guy. And like I said, I'll put a link down below this video. He seems to be pretty new as well. So, but this is really rough. I know it looks, you know,
This is called a rough Freebuild.
a rough free build. Okay. It's a rough free build. And it's just going to be enough to hold the 6 chicks for probably the next 2 months. Because once we get to Desert Rest, we've got a lot of infrastructure to put in place. So, but that's what we're doing today.
Ow.
Oh no, injury.
This is hot.
First aid.
Coop. What is there?
That's going to be great. So there's a door on this side, and he also intends on hinging the lid so that, I've got a couple of ways to access it. And then we hope to have it to the point where the Chicky babes can move into it by the end of today. And start living in it. And then I have a tarp over there that I had actually bought to go over the blessed mess in the winter. And so it's a, what do you call it? This big billboard. It's a billboard type tarp. And it's all torn up. But we can cut a piece that will go over this and provide shade for right now, because it is probably 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon right now, and you can see how much sun is on this side. Both sides of my trailer, there's a lot of sun, and the only place there isn't is in the front, or in the back, way over there on the other side. And but in the morning, that gets blasted with morning sun. So I figure cut a piece of that tarp. I gotta come out here a couple of times a day to check waters and stuff right now. So I can just move the tarp as needed. So this is the beginnings of the Chicky Babe house. It all came out of Mr. Noel's brain. All right. I think that's going to be it for today. Tomorrow, the rest of us, Jay and Scott and I and Noel, if he's available, we're gonna sit down and brainstorm moving the tiny house on wheels, which the consensus is we're gonna have to dismantle it. And I need to preserve privacy here, so you're gonna be looking at the gravel ground as I walk over to it. But see, it looks great from here. But watch what happens when I get directly behind it. And it's sitting level. Can you tell how it's skewed that way? Now, the roof is supposed to be slanted like that, but the whole building is skewed sideways. It's like when it was built on this end, they didn't, my dad would have called it plumbing it or making sure that it's straight up and down. And I think it probably was when they built it, because the tires were flat on one side, unfortunately. And if you look at the bottom above the bumper, see the space between the wood and the bumper? Look at how much more room there is on this side than there is on that side. It's even not even touching over there. And so when we pulled it out, we were getting ready to leave. Frog, Scott, and Jay all went, no, this isn't towable. So that was the huge hiccup that we ran into. I don't know if you can tell from here how sideways it is. But, so, no. So what we're going to do is we're going to dismantle it, going to lay the flat pieces onto its own trailer, strap it down, and that's how we're going to tow it. Because right now it's got brand new tires, the wheels are greased up, the axle's fine, the trailer itself is fine, except for the landing gears. I guess the landing gear on that one side won't go back down. I don't know what the deal is with that. I love that window, but it got broken when they were moving the other trailer out of the way. But I am not even going to deal with that. There's too much else to deal with. So that's the plan, Stan. So my timing has been pushed out another 2 weeks. We may go sooner, but 2 weeks is what we are shooting for. I went ahead and just paid for 2 weeks more rent. And then that way we have that much time. If it goes another week, then I'll pay for another week's rent. But I want to be gone. All right, y'all. Adios. Prayers and good wishes to everybody. And we'll see you tomorrow.